Welcome back, everyone. Beth Tyson back with us today. She's a naturalist with Johnny Appleseed Metro Park District. We're talking a little bit about the joys of mud today. Boy, I needed you when I was a kid. My mom did not agree with me that mud was great, but you're saying get out there and play in the mud, right?
Absolutely. It's all about mud today. You can put it all over your face. You can squish it through your fingers. You can squish it through your toes. What is more fun on a summer day than playing in the mud? So kids, get outside and play in the mud, and parents and grandparents, let the kids play in the mud. It's okay if they get dirty. Since it's the summer, they can totally be just hosed off before they go into the house. Put them in some icky, nasty clothes or their bathing suits, and just let them go play in the mud.
Are there benefits other than the exercise? You know, the funny thing is we were talking this morning, all these products they'll try to sell you mud to put on your face because it's supposed to be good for you. Are there other benefits? We know the exercise benefit, obviously.
Well, you know, obviously we go back to what we've been talking about every month about getting kids outside for their health and well-being. But they're finding, some recent research is finding that actually getting in the mud and getting it on your fingers helps get some of that beneficial soil bacteria into your body. And that helps your digestive system. I know it sounds kind of icky, but that's what our digestive system needs in order to be able to do its proper functioning. So even getting, you know, a little bit of mud in your mouth if you're a kid isn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, you know what? Dwight Schrute said on The Office he would have mud and dirt stations to help increase our antibodies. You know, but
there you go.
You bring up
that's what it is all about. But man, there's so much you can do. Just let the kids play with it. They can set up a little mud village if they've got some old Matchbox cars or Tonka trucks. You can set up a whole village. You can make a fairy house. You can, of course, get the old pie pan out and make a mud pie and decorate it with all kinds of wonderful things that you might find around your yard. So the imagination for kids just runs wild when you're playing in the mud.
Yeah, you know, when we were kids too, one of the things we looked for in the mud was night crawlers. If you wanted to go fishing, you could, as you've said, a lot of times you can look for things in the mud as well, right?
Absolutely. All kinds of critters are crawling through the mud. What more fun than to explore what's walking around inside the mud that you're playing in.
I love what you said earlier, though, about, okay, just have some, we know the kids are going to get dirty, have their dirty clothes ready to go. At the end of the day, you wash them off, you hose them off, that kind of thing. I think sometimes we get a little too uptight about that kind of thing, don't we? It's not like when we were kids and we would go out and come in and be a mess, you would, you know, clean us off. But sometimes I think we're a little uptight about that, aren't we?
Yeah, I think some parents and grandparents are, and I don't know why, because if we think as adults of one of the funnest things that we did as kids, it was playing in the mud and mucking around. And so allow the children that you're caring for to have that same experience and make those same memories, because it's so much fun and it's no big deal. If you don't want the kids to get their clothes dirty, go to some thrift store and buy some clothes that you don't care about. If they get it totally trashed, you can throw it out. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But it's so much more fun just to be able to explore and use your imagination and play in the mud.
And you guys will be playing in the mud Sunday for your Go Outside and Play program, right?
We are, yes. We're continuing our monthly Go Outside and Play program. And this month, we're focusing on playing in the mud. What more fun? Remember, we've got this checklist that we're working on. So we're continuing to work on checking out some of those things, trying to get 50 done by the end of November. But on Sunday, this Sunday, July 24th, we're going to meet a little bit earlier than we normally do. We'll be meeting at noon at Teddy Bear Park. And actually, I'm encouraging everyone to pack a picnic lunch, because that's one of the things on our list is to eat a lunch outdoors. So we'll have our picnic lunch, play a little bit at the playground, and then play in the mud. We're going to do some different activities that I will have prepared for the kids, just playing in the mud. There's nothing more exciting than playing in the mud.
It sounds fun. We'll let you get back to playing in the mud, Beth. Thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it.
All right, come and play with me, Jeff.
Sounds fun. We'll be back right after this.